In this example, we're going to explore transformations. This function f is based on the absolute value function. And what we're going to do is apply some horizontal transformations and then some vertical transformations to get the function f from the absolute value function. Notice that horizontal transformations happen inside the function. So the horizontal transformations are always in here. The vertical transformations are on the outside. Order is very important here. So we are going to have to go in this order, horizontal first and then vertical. We'll do shift, stretch, reflect, and then stretch, reflect, shift. So let's take a look at the the horizontal transformations first. So the horizontal transformations, looking to the inside, we see a +3. So that's a shift left of 3 units. Horizontal shifting is always opposite of what you see. Vertical shifting is exactly what you see. The next horizontal transformation, we see a -x, so that's a reflection. And that's going to be a reflection about the y-axis. That's a horizontal reflection. Now we go to the vertical transformations on the outside. And we go in this order, stretch, reflect, shift. There's a stretch, there's a reflect, there's a shift. So we're going to stretch by 2. And that means multiply the y values by 2. That's going to pull it vertically. And then we reflect. Vertically, so a vertical reflection is about the x-axis. And then finally we shift up 1. So let's go ahead and apply these transformations to the absolute value function. Oops, let's leave those on the board so we can see them. So first, let's graph our absolute value function. Absolute value function looks like that. It's the v. So that is y equals absolute x. This is our basic function. And then we're going to shift left 3 units. So then we're dealing with this graph. And if we wanted to write the equation for it, we shifted left 3, so we have to put in a +3 on the inside. Now, we're going to do a reflection about the y-axis. So that's going to move our graph over here. And if we wanted to label that graph, we have to replace the x with a -x. The book will write it this way. You could write it -x +3 on the inside. That would be fine. Let's come down to our vertical reflections. Now we have to stretch by a factor of 2. So we still are at this point on the x-axis, 3, 0. And we have to stretch by 2. So like I said, that means take the y values and multiply by 2. This y value is 1, so now it's going to be stretched up to 2, and we're going to have that same slope. So there we have our new graph, and if we wanted to write the equation for this, this would be y equals 2 absolute 3 minus x. Now we're going to reflect it. We're going to reflect it vertically. So we're still at 3, 0, and we're going to have this shape now. So this equation would be y equals -2 absolute 3 minus x. And then the last step is to shift it up 1 unit. So we're going to be up here at 3, 1. We're going to go down like that, down like that. And this will be y equals f of x. Hope that helped.